Employee Retention Tax Credit explained. Did you know? There's a little-known government program called the Employee Retention Tax Credit. It's also known as the ERTC tax credit, which gives employers up to $26,000 in tax refunds for each employee. This program was created as part of the CARES legislation to encourage employers to keep their workers on the job during a pandemic. Watch until the end, because this video will explain what the Employee Retention Tax Credit is, who is eligible for it, and how to get ERTC tax credit while it lasts. You should be aware, time is of the essence, so you do need to act fast. Don't worry, we'll tell you exactly how to check if you qualify in just a few moments. Please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. If you enjoy our content, it really helps us to support the channel and we do appreciate it. So, what is the ERTC tax credit, also known as the Employee Retention Tax Credit, and how does it differ from the Payroll Protection Program, PPP? The Employee Retention Tax Credit is a payroll tax credit that businesses may claim for each qualifying employee who stays on the payroll during the COVID-19 epidemic. Employers may claim the ERTC tax credit for qualified wages paid to employees from March 13, 2020 to December 31, 2021. Prior quarters can be claimed retroactively by businesses. The Employee Retention Tax Credit, ERTC, and the Payroll Protection Program, PPP, are two distinct programs that offer tax credits to businesses. They differ in the following ways. The Employee Retention Tax Credit, ERTC, is a tax credit rather than a loan, while the PPP is a loan. As the ERTC money isn't considered a loan, you won't have to pay it back and you can use it for any purpose. The PPP is open to companies of all sizes, while the ERTC tax credit is limited to businesses with less than 500 full-time workers. Only businesses that have experienced a revenue decrease are eligible for the PPP, whereas the ERTC is open to all firms, even if they have not had a revenue drop. You may be wondering if you qualify for ERTC if your company has received a PPP loan? The answer is yes. On March 11, 2021, the American Rescue Plan Act of 2021 was signed into law and made numerous modifications and additions to earlier stimulus measures. So, even if your firm took out a PPP loan, you may still claim the Employee Retention Tax Credit. Employers may now apply for tax credits retroactively, even if they have received a prior PPP loan, thanks to the new rules. Although the program will expire at the end of 2021, the credit may be claimed on amended payroll tax returns as long as the statute of limitations is still open, which is 3 years after filing. Simply click the link below in the description to see if you qualify. Who qualifies for the Employee Retention Tax Credit? The Economic Recovery Tax Credit, ERTC, is available to businesses with fewer than 500 full-time employees, and there are no restrictions for part-time workers. Businesses and tax-exempt organizations that met any one of the following 3 criteria are qualified. 1. Businesses with at least 5 W-2 employees are eligible. However, family members or owners do not qualify as W-2 employees. 2. A total or partial shutdown of operations as a result of COVID-19 trade restrictions imposed by the government during 2020 or 2021. Even if you do not think you qualify, there are some loopholes that a professional ERTC expert can help you with. 3. If your business revenue dropped by more than 50% in 2020, compared to the same quarter in 2019. Or a drop of 20% from 2019 to 2021. How do I claim the Employee Retention Tax Credit? The ERTC is first come, first served. You can apply for the ERTC on the IRS website if you want to do it yourself. However, we strongly recommend that you consult with a qualified CPA firm that specializes in the Employee Retention Tax Credit program. This is because the program is extremely complex and you may still qualify even if you do not think you meet the basic qualifications. Most CPAs are not familiar with the ERTC process, which could jeopardize your chances of getting the money you are entitled to. If you want to make sure that you get the most tax credit refund possible, it is important to consult with an ERTC tax professional. The application process can be confusing, which is why we advise you to get an experienced ERTC professional to help you make sure everything is done correctly. We are happy to announce, we have partnered with a reputable CPA firm that specializes in the Employee Retention Tax Credit program. This will help our clients get the most out of this great program. We make it easy for you to navigate through the process with this ERTC service. You can find out if you are eligible and how much you can expect by clicking on the link below. The link will take you to a form online. The questions are not difficult to answer and should only take you about 15 minutes. After that, our team of ERTC experts can assess whether you qualify for a no-strings-attached tax credit. There is no charge or obligation to pre-qualify. You have nothing to lose by finding out if you qualify for the ERTC tax refund. Not taking action could mean that you are missing out on free money that is rightfully yours. Click on the link below and answer a few questions to see if you qualify for the Employee Retention Tax Credit today. Remember, applications are still being accepted as of now, but don't wait because you may lose your right to a tax credit if you do. Click the link now to get started. If you have any questions, please call us at 877-235-0672 to talk with one of our First Choice Business Capital funding experts. You can also visit us at firstchoicebusinesscapital.com.